Alright, we are back and we're gonna cut down some trees today. Piston. I need mechanical piston. We'll do the sticky one. I don't know that I need the sticky one, but we're gonna do the sticky one. That means I need an andesite machine, which means I need a basic mechanism, so we gotta go make a basic mechanism. And how was it I made my basic mechanisms now with the sequential? It is a plank, or yeah, a plank. Okay. So I should have some planks. So, I don't know why in the world I just did that. That. And then I need to give it one of these. Nope. Alloy first. Alloy. Gear. Shaft. 4 basic mechanisms. And now we just need to mix it with the casing. That's kind of weird. I don't know why they didn't do the sequential thing for this. It would have made more sense to me than a mixer. All right, so piston. I need a shaft and a plank. So I need to go cut some more shafts. Which this should all be backwards now. Yep.
Hey.
It is. So that. Where the hell did they go? Oh, they're in my inventory. Got it. Alright, so I need a slab. Oh, that's a piston extension pole. That's not a shaft. And that should be enough. I'll make 2 of these. Oh, actually I need 1 of these, not 2. And I need to throw some crap in my backpack for a minute. Alright, so I believe I need to make super glue, which means I need a slime ball. Sticky. No, not sticky. Glue.
Need to improve the handle.
I need an iron plate and an iron nugget and 2. Okay. I'm scared to ask what he's doing. He's trying to play with Tetra and it scares me. He's gonna end up making a really weird mess is what I'm scared of. Why do you think you need a better handle?
Because I can't make the hammer with a flimsy handle from sticks. I need an iron.
What? No. Hold hold on. Unless somebody changed something, let me look at what you're doing. Blackstone hammer. What are you trying to make better than Blackstone?
I can make obsidian hammer. I have the obsidian, but I can't use. I can't upgrade it with. When I try and upgrade it, it says I have to have a higher tier hammer.
Yes, you need to have a higher tier hammer because we have to go to a cold biome and use the anvil. This is as high as you can go right now. Why do you
Okay.
need higher than this right now? That's my question. Why are you making such a crazy hammer?
Oh, you need seeping bedrock for it. Okay, I understand. I'm just testing it out.
Uh-huh. Anyways, back to things a little less annoying. I will try to figure out what he's doing later. Okay, so that, and then that, and we need to super glue all of that. And I need a chest. And we'll just put this right there. That should work. Oh, I need to do that. There we go. One tree down. It didn't stick. Okay. So we are going to change that to a sticky piston. My question is, does this have to go somewhere else? It's been a while since me and Junior did this, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. It would look really dumb going on the back, so I'll put it over here for a minute. I think I know why it didn't go in is because it wasn't stuck together at the end. So let's sticky eyes this, even though the super glue should have done it. All right, some of this shit has got to get out of my backpack, into my backpack for a minute. All right, that. I don't know what any of that just was. Trying to undo this. Hold that together. Why is this a thing? There has to be a block there. That. Okay, so that. And that. And think I got it unglued. I have no idea. No, stop. Don't.
What are you talking about?
I'm fighting with glue. Shush. Why is that? Stop. Stop it. Oh. Yeah, why are you? Could you just not? Is that possible? Why are you constantly trying to extend that? I don't want you to extend that. Stop it. Wait a minute. Is that all I gotta do is punch it? That's all I gotta do is punch it. Okay. So now do the stupid thing, make it grow. All right, now let's see if this works. It works. Everything's in the box. Okay, so now we have a semi-automated way of cutting down this tree. You just have to replant it after you're done. And then come back and harvest it when it's ready. Now, eventually I can put a bunch of stuff in it to... He's not paying attention. Atherton, stop playing with that stupid Tetris shit. Get your ass out of here. Stop being a dork.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Tree farm.
Hmm?
When these grow, hold your stupid hoe. Grows the tree. Crank the wheel. It's slow. Keep cranking. Don't stop cranking. It'll stop moving. Crank. Could you please uncrank when you're done?
How do you uncrank?
Shift.
Okay.
And then you have to replant your tree. Now you do not have to waste durability on an axe to cut down the tree. We can have all the logs we want.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll make it much better later.
Yes.
Once I make all of the redstone crap we're going to need to make it better. All right, so I need to do this. Now, if I put... I need to go get a log. Did she make any more beef stew?
Made... What?
Did she make any more beef stew?
She made bacon sandwiches.
Oh, okay. That'll work. All right, give me a stack of logs. Put those in here. That's what I was worried about. That's not going to work because it's too far away. So I need to move all of this over.
Remove this tree that I had over here.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to replant it.
Okay. So now, why does that axe keep getting out of where it needs to be? Stop doing that. I know why it's doing it, but it needs to stop it. That goes there, and then give me those. This needs to go here. I need a block to put there. This needs to go there. Like that. I need a couple. I use sandstone. We have tons. Just remember, when you're trying to mess with that Tetra crap, it's not Tinker's. Don't try to use Tinker rules.
Yeah, I notice. It's relatively much different.
It's similar concept, but done in a very different way.
Strange way, yeah.
I like it in some ways I don't. Oh, that's got that on it. Okay. It's not going to be, super OP like Tinker's is for one. You're not going to make a crossbow that's going to one-shot a freaking Ender Dragon with infinite freaking arrows. But it still has, where you can use different materials for different parts and it'll make it better, can make it worse, which is one of the things I do like about it is the fact that it does that. Okay. So that's going to make is going to strip our logs. And then we can just throw it back in here. That'll make the planks. So I'm technically going to want to do a second saw. I think what I might do is set up one for making the stripped ones and then one for making planks. Because I'm going to need the stripped ones for casings, and we're going to need the planks for the mechanism. Can you order us some more iron? Wait a minute, why am I asking you to order more iron?
I have ordered more iron.
Oh, Can you cook us some more iron?
I've done that too.
Okay. So I'm gonna make 2 more saws.
Interesting. Oh my, yeah, that's better.
The one thing I do like about Tetra is the fact that it's not always the tool material head that breaks. Sometimes it can be the handle. Okay, so we're just going to take this out for now because it needs to be fixed anyways. And we're going to put a second saw set up here. And we're going to do it like this. Why do you want to be that direction? Stop wanting... Why are these saws such a pain to sit down correctly? They're such a pain in the ass to sit them down correctly. There's got to be a smarter way of doing this, and I just haven't figured out what it is.
Yeah, probably.
It can't be this stupid.
Oh, it probably can, but hopefully not.
Hopefully. Okay, so now... Just... Really? Really? That's what you're going with? Dumbass. Okay. That... I could use the, chain thing, but... This works. So if it works, why fight it? Do I have any... No, I don't have any dry kelp on me at the moment. Alright, I'll have to get some. Luckily, kelp's not a problem, since we live next to an ocean. When did they make squid so durable? I do not remember squids taking 2 hits to kill with a diamond sword.
I don't know.
I'm killing them because I need the ink sacs for emeralds. We have a guy that'll buy ink sacs off of us, so whenever I'm out here getting kelp, I grab some squids if they're nearby. I need to get a looting on my sword at some point. It would really help with this idea. Alright, so now let's use some cobblestone for this. I need one of those there. And I need that there. I need to put my smoker back down. Where is my fan? There's my fan. And it wants to go the wrong way, because of course it does. I know why I did it. It's because I shifted. Really? That's overstresses everything? Alright, we're gonna have to slow her down. It's too much speed. Okay. We're gonna go with just one of these speed ups then, instead of two. So we'll take that out. So now we got to get the power into here instead of up here, which wait a minute. Oh, that's going to her. I know what that is. Okay. But you realize now everything's going to be backwards again. No, it's not. I didn't use the gearbox. Never mind. Okay, so why don't I bring this over? Where the hell is that? I don't know what that was just doing. There are probably gears somewhere that I have no idea now where they are. All right, take out this. And we'll go. This is probably going to be easier with a chain drive. That. Just put a belt here. And then this. Hopefully they didn't change this recipe. So now we just do this. Up to there. Into there. That gets everything going again. And now we just need to, and this will probably be easier just to do, well, actually, I should be able to do that diagonal belt, right? Yeah, I can just diagonal belt that. That takes care of that part. And then we just bring this down one. And now that's going again. And then bury that because we don't need to see it. So now everything should be going again and in the right direction. Nothing should have changed, but let's put one of those in to find out. Yep, everything's going the right direction. All right. So now we make a chest and we put it here. Oh, I gotta get the fan back down, don't I? Okay, fan goes right there. Put the smoker catalyst right there. And now it's sucking again instead of blowing. So we actually need to do this the other way around. Put that there, put that there. Put the kelp on there, that'll cook the kelp up for me. This actually makes it safer because if he walks behind it, he's not going to get caught on fire this time because he's a dork. Alright, so now that there. And then I need Another chest. Which I'm probably going to turn these chests into drawers at some point. That way we don't have to open them. But now, if we put a plank in there, or a log in there, that should make us planks directly. So while we're out here, let's cut down the tree. And let's take these in. This is going to be the quietest episode we've had in a while. Etherin's tinkering.
Means I'm not looking at what you're doing.
What in the world is this doing? Why is it trying to go backwards now? Did I turn the saw around? I think I turned the saw. I think it did turn. Yeah, because yeah, it's just trying to cut everything over and over and over again. Stop what you're doing. So now I got to turn everything back around again. Not sure how that happened. Yeah, I do, because I took out one of the speed things, so it flips it. Okay. But an easier way of doing that, actually, because I don't want to flip everything around again, is to do this. This and this. Yeah, that's got to go 3 steps. Well, technically, this is going to look dumb, so don't judge. I already know how stupid this looks. But shut up.
Why do you do it then?
Actually, why am I actually doing it? Why don't I just make one more chain drive and just be done with it? It would be so much easier, dumbass. What I was thinking was really dumb. But it would work.
Work as intended then.
It would work as intended. It would just, look really, really dumb. I was going to do gears on gears, behind gears. It was just going to be dumb. I'm scared to ask what this poor tool looks like. He's been working on this whole time.
Better diamond sword.
I wouldn't have done that if I was you. You might want to talk to the guy that's played with this mod before you go doing weird things.
It hits faster and it hits harder.
Mm-hmm. And can now not be enchanted as much. That's why I said you should have talked to me about it. It's good for base stuff. It's terrible for enchanting. And I wouldn't have made a diamond sword as well I'd have made a spear. Okay. What was I trying to... Oh, yeah. Chain drive. There we go. So now, let's be a little bit less stupid about this. Yes, it is possible. Shut up. Okay, and now, because we did that, we don't need any of this. Because now that will work. Except for the fact that this doesn't change the direction, which is what I wanted to do. So I still need to do a little bit of the stupid. Just not a lot of the stupid. So we need to do this to that. And then we chain drive down to there. And then we put all this back. And now, if I put a log in here, it makes some planks. Well, it strips it, which is what it's supposed to do. So now, put this here, put that there, put a log in there, it makes some planks. Okay. So now the only thing I really need to do is get us a way of putting the logs in over here on this side instead of on the other side. And maybe some signs so we remember what the hell we're doing. But that shouldn't be too difficult. I'll figure out a way to put something over here so we can get to that a little bit easier. Alright, so now I need to get power from up here to down there. But before we do that, before we start too much automation stuff, what's it take to make a crate boiler? So fluid tank is the regular recipe, and then the steam engine is the regular recipe, I think. And then the blaze burner, we figured out we could actually make one with magma blocks and 4 brass. All right, so I think in the next episode, we are going to... I wouldn't do what you're about to do. If you change that, you're going to lose your mending. I do believe. I would not do what you're thinking. Please tinker with a stone tool for a while. Don't tinker with your good shit. Figure it out before you go using the shit we have to pay for, huh? All right. Anyways, next time we're going to work on whatever it was I just said we were going to work on, because I completely forgot after seeing that tragedy about to befall us. What the hell was it I was going to work on next time? Oh, boiler. Next time I'm going to work on making us a boiler, getting us some water pumped into here, and see if I can get us some power for the basement. So, have a good one. See you then.
Uh-huh.